What is good? We're back with the Madden 07 Titans franchise, and we're going to be heading to New England, and we're going to be taking on the Patriots. They're sitting at 2-0. Tom Brady's still holding it down. Lawrence Maroney is their starting running back. It looks like they have a rookie running back as well. They have three fullbacks, so I don't know if they're planning on running a lot of 22 and 32 personnel, or I don't know. I don't know what the Patriots are up to. I don't know what Bill Belichick is up to. I don't even know if he's still the coach in this, to be honest. But anyway, moving on. They got a solid offensive line. Richard Seymour, 99 overall, still on their D-line. Vince Wilfork holding it down at nose. Vrabel's banged up, but they do have this rookie right here, Solomon, they picked in the first round. 6'3", 235. He looks like he's solid. So we'll see what's up with him. Nate Clements came over in free agency. They got Nate Clements, Asante Samuel, and Ellis Hobbs. Eugene Wilson holding it down at free safety. They did draft his potential replacement. And then they got a couple strong safeties that they've drafted in this series. So should be interesting. We haven't played this team since season 1, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, we got to beat this team. The Texans are sitting at 2-1. They're leading the division as of right now. We got to fix that, guys. So let's go. Let's get this thing right. We still got to show everybody this is our division. We have yet to lose a division in this series as well, I would like to point out as well. So that's incomplete on first down. 2nd and 10. Tom Brady looking to throw. He's taking a shot. He's got his man, Ben Watson. He wins on the corner route. So that's a big gain. Brady, he's letting that go. It's incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Brady looking left side. That was dropped by his receiver. I think that was Chad Jackson that dropped it. 3rd down. Brady looking to throw. And Martinez is going to get there on the sack. So we get the ball back. Vince Young is still down. Landon James is holding it down again. Travis Henry gets a solid gain to start us off. Ensuing play, Travis Henry up the middle. So that's another solid gain, 5 yards. We'll take it. Looking for David Givens quick. David Givens brings in the catch. The former New England Patriot making his return to New England, finally. First down, Travis Henry. That's going to be shut down at the line. I thought we were going to get a decent game, but we missed the hole. Oh, well. 2nd and 11. Landon James looking for David Givens again. Turns upfield. Gets knocked out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd and about 2. So we go 5 wide. James rolling to his left. They sit on Bobby Wade. He's going to take off, and he's going to pick up the first down. So we go 5 wide again. We get blitzed. He gets it away to Brandon Marshall. Brandon Marshall dropped it. Wow. So counterplay to Travis Henry. He's going to try to bounce it outside. He's not as fast. It looks like he's lost some of that speed and agility now that he's hit the age of 30. They do that in this game. They'll start regressing a player fast once he hits 30, especially the running backs. They get it the worst. And right there, we try to go deep to Drew Bennett. It doesn't work. But Rob Baronis comes in to save the day. So Corn Robinson on the kickoff return. They did get him. And that's going to get us up to about the 41-yard line. Lawrence Maroney, that's going to be a loss. 2nd and 12. Brady looking right side. Corn Robinson makes the catch. 3rd down and 6. Brady looking right side. That's caught by Corn Robinson. So 1st and 10. Brady drops back. He does find a wide open Maroney out of the backfield. And there goes Lawrence Maroney. And he's down to the 20-yard line. So 1st down, Brady drops back. He's going to go short. He finds Corn Robinson. And that's going to be a short gain. 2nd down after that. Hand off to Maroney. He does spin off of a tackler. And he gets a 6-yard gain out of that. 3rd and inches. Brady, empty backfield. He's looking. Finds Corn Robinson. And that's going to get him down to the 1. So now it's 1st and goal for New England. Brady's going to try to throw for it. He does avoid a sack, but then Ainsworth comes and seals the deal, and Tom Brady hurt his head. Maybe he just got knocked down a little too hard. So in comes Patrick Ramsey, and Lawrence Maroney is going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. So Pac-Man on the return. Pac-Man up to about the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. James looking to throw for Brandon Jones. That's knocked away. He threw it too far upfield on an out. So Tom Brady just has a pinched nerve. I don't know what that's from, but he's got a pinched nerve somewhere probably in his neck or whatever. And he's going to be back in the game shortly. Anyway, back to our series. Drew Bennett makes a catch right there. He's going to be short of that first time mark. Oh, they gave him a good spot. We'll take that. We will take that. We're going to find Fleming out of the backfield. Fleming turns upfield, and he's going to be knocked down. Try to make a juke move. Ellis Hobbs just dives into him and knocks him down. Come on, Fleming. You got to be more athletic than that, bro. And then right there, we run play action, but the Patriots blitzed, and we had no shot. We're going to take a shot deep here on 3rd and long, and that's caught by Drew Bennett over Asante Samuel. He's down to the 1-yard line. There we go. We got him. So Carter, we're going to try to get him in the end zone. He's got 95 speed. He can't get the edge. Like, are you serious, bro? 2nd and goal. And he's going to get hit sticked by that rookie linebacker. Oh, my goodness, that 1st-round pick. He just lit Carter up. And then Travis Henry gets shut down. So 4th and goal, we're going to go for it. Landon James looking. Chris Wilson, our 3rd tight end. And don't sleep on him. He's like that. That's a touchdown for the Titans. Corin Robinson making some moves on the kickoff return. If he bounced it to the right, he might have scored. We did have, I think that was Waddell trailing or somebody, but, you know, they had a chance to do something there. Right there, the receiver just didn't get his head around in time. At least that's what it looked like, and that's why that was incomplete. Lawrence Maroney getting a solid gain right there. 3rd down, Tom Brady looking to throw. That's caught by Corin Robinson. 1st down, Patriots. Handoff is to Lawrence Maroney right there. That's another fairly decent gain, keeping him ahead of the chains. We shut him down right there, though. I think that's Hainsworth on the tackle. 3rd down, Brady looking across the middle. And oh my goodness, Stephen Tulloch just lights up Lawrence Maroney and knocks the ball out of his hands. So Stephen Tulloch, that was a nice play right there. He's showing that he's making me look less like an idiot for trading Sermon. And right there, we look like an idiot. That was us trying to take a shot. Asante Samuel wasn't going like that, and he makes a pick. And Asante Samuel, man, he's very vocal about the career he had, and I think he was a very good player. Oh, and Tom Brady, he gets sacked, loses the ball. They pick it up, and I don't know why they blow it dead. They should have still kept the play going. I don't know what's up with that. Anyway, 2nd and goal. As I was saying, yeah, Asante Samuel, he's very vocal about his career. We tried to test him again. We tried to burn him twice. It didn't work. Lawrence Maroney right down the middle of the field. They caught us in cover 2, and they took advantage. And they found Maroney for another touchdown. That's his 2nd touchdown. He's got 1 rushing, 1 receiving on the day. So a minute left in the 1st half. We're trying to put something together. James looking right side. That's underthrown. We were lucky that wasn't picked off. 2nd down and 10. Hand off to Travis Henry. And that's going to be about 5 yards. Yes, the time, that's not ideal, and we lose precious time trying to get a different personnel out there. And Brandon Jones is short of the 1st down right there. We did run no huddle. Losing more precious time. James is actually going to run for it. He's got the 1st down more, dives up to the 50, and we have to take a timeout at this point. So 1st down after that, James looking to throw, and he's going to find Givens coming free, and Givens makes the catch, and we have to take another timeout. So we have 1 left. We go play action. James is in trouble. He rolls to his right and throws that away. 3rd down, James looking to throw. He gets Carter out of the backfield, and Carter's going to turn on the Jets. He's got that 95 speed, and now we're in really good field goal range. So we're going to try to take a shot to the end zone. They run cover 2. Can we get Drew Bennett? No. Good defense by Eugene Wilson to get a hand up there. And he had to do so. Travis Henry gets shut down. I was trying to get it towards the middle. It didn't work. We take our last time out. We send out Baronas, and we're going into the half down 14-13. We do get the ball to start the 2nd half, though, so that's the good news. James is going to take a shot to Brandon Marshall. Overthrows him. Good defense by New England. They were on that. 2nd down, we hand it to Lendale White. That's going to be a solid gain, so it's going to set up 3rd and short. James is looking to throw left side. They sit on the Drew Bennett curl, so James is going to do it himself. 1st down, Titans. We're going to go no huddle. I'm hoping maybe they'll change their defense and they won't sit on Drew Bennett. And they do, but we're going to take a shot to Givens anyway, and that was dangerous. We're lucky that wasn't picked off. Should have gone to Drew Bennett. 2nd down, James looking for Ben Troop, and that's going to be knocked away too. 3rd down, James looking for Troop, hit as he lets it go, and that's going to be incomplete. So we go no huddle. It's 4th and 10. We're literally running the same play. This was just my frustration. We find Givens, who sits it down and gets upfield 1st down. Yeah, sometimes I get really frustrated, and I'll go for it in my own territory. We got to be like Dan Campbell, you know. Hey, Dan Campbell brought our Madden things to real life about going for it in our own territory. You know, just gambling. You know, hey, sometimes you got to take risks in this game. Right there, James, he's going to try to take off for it. I don't know if they gave Seymour, whoever that was, credit for a sack or whatever. They find Hoover out of the backfield, the fullback, when they get the ball back. So it's going to be 2nd and 3 now. Toss play to Lawrence Maroney. He's got blockers. 1st down and more. Runs through Nick Harper's tackle. And then he's eventually brought down. I think that was Howery on the pursuit. Yeah, Howery, man, I think he has 83 speed in this game. I like his motor, bro. That's why I'm so glad we ended up getting a nice steal at defensive end. Ended up beating out Travis LeBoy, and he's been a good player for us. So, yeah, Tolek's going to mess up that pass. Brady gives it off to Lawrence Maroney. We're going to shut that down. So now it's 3rd down and 10. Brady looking to throw. moves to his right, pump fakes. He finds TJ Hushmanzada. They got TJ Hushmanzada. Corin Robinson is their number 1, and TJ Hushmanzada is their number 2. I never thought I'd see this day. Like, bro, I didn't even know who Corin Robinson was until I started playing these Madden games, and then I Googled him. Well, actually, I take that back. I think I have a Corin Robinson card somewhere in my room. I do remember seeing the card, but I'd never heard of Corin Robinson because I started watching football. I never knew who Corin Robinson was. No shade to bro, but he wasn't like he was a superstar. You know what I mean? Sorry, I'm getting off topic. But yeah, nah. I don't know who TJ Hushmanzada is. He played with Chad Johnson. But like Corin Robinson, I didn't know who he was until I got his card. And then I was started playing these Maddens more. And then I had to Google who this guy is. Lawrence Maroney, he breaks the tackle and he's in the end zone. That's his 3rd touchdown. Are you serious? Lawrence Maroney. Man, if Lawrence Maroney had more games like this, he probably would have had a longer career. No shade to bro, but he had a short career. You know, one day he's playing for the Patriots, the next day he was out of the league. It was crazy. I remember that too. Because he was a starting running back for the Pats for a minute. Right there, Landon James tries to take off with it. That's not really his game. Like, he's not Vince Young, okay? He's decent, but he's not Vince Young. He's turned into a decent player for us. I honestly think we might be able to, if we're going to go with Vince Young going forward, we can maybe get him out of here and get a pick for him, you know, do good by him. That's not the right term, but you know what I mean. Let him go start for another team if he's not going to start here, if he proves that he could be a starter in this league. And honestly, the way he's playing, I think he can be a starter in this league on other teams. I mean, when he tries to run and a faster guy runs him down, there's not much you can do. We go for it here on 4th down. That was easy because they did not even pick up Drew Bennett, and that was a huge gain for us. James rolling to his left. He could have thrown it up to Drew Bennett. He goes back to Brandon Jones. That was a nice play. Brandon Jones has dropped the ball. 2nd down, Travis Henry. And his game is not bouncing it outside. It's just getting north to south. 3rd down, Landon James looking to throw. He's going to look for McKenzie. And that's caught. Touchdown by the rookie tight end. So there we go. We're going to go for 2 to tie this game. Lendale White, he fights for every yard he can get. They were on that, and he doesn't get it. So it is what it is. But Corin Robinson fumbles on the kickoff return. And Atkinson, our rookie middle linebacker that we got in the late 1st round, he's going to recover that. 1st down, Travis Henry, solid gain right there. We're inside the 15. 2nd and inches, hand off to Travis Henry. That's a 1st down and more. We're inside the 5. Let's go. 1st and goal. Travis Henry again. He's going to get maybe a yard. 2nd down and goal. James looking for Brandon Jones. They're on the route. He rolls to his left, and he's going to just have to try to take it himself. Ends up being a no gain. We run the same play, same audible. We find Chris Wilson, touchdown. I don't know what Ellis Hobbs was doing, but we find Chris Wilson again. He's got his 2nd touchdown on the day. So we just take the extra point. We're up 26-21. They kick it to Corin Robinson, and he's going to get to probably like the 21. Brady looking to throw. Fuller hits him as he lets it go. It's incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Tom Brady looking to throw again. Rolls to his left. That's not Tom Brady's game. Howery gets the sack. We all know Tom Brady cannot run fast. So I don't know what he was thinking on that. They're going to flex Maroney out, and they're going to go empty backfield, and then they give up and just call a timeout. I guess they didn't like what they saw. And then we're going to bat that down. I think that's Howery, and it's 4th and 14. Brady looking to throw. He's going to dump it short to Ben Watson, and Ben Watson doesn't even have time to turn upfield. We knock him down. Turnover on downs. Give the ball to Travis Henry. Can he get the 1st down? No, he comes up short, but we do burn a timeout. 2nd down, Henry. That's a 1st down right there, and this game's pretty much over. So ensuing run right here, and this is going to burn their last timeout, and we're going to try to get Carter in the end zone. They got no timeouts left. Ellis Hobbs is hurt. This is going to be the last play of the game, 3rd and goal, and Carter can't get in. He gets flipped. Like, I'm trying to get this guy in the end zone, boost his confidence. We're trying to develop this guy, and he's just, I don't know, he's not developing. I was hoping he could be like sort of a between Lendale White and Chris Johnson in real life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Lendale White was Lendale White, Chris Johnson was Chris Johnson. If we can get him a happy medium between the two, because he's not Chris Johnson fast, but we also don't want him to be Lendale White. Lendale White's doing fine enough that I'm going to keep him here for now, you know, in our franchise, but I want him to be between a Lendale White and Chris Johnson, because Chris Johnson, you know, 2006 rushing yards, would have had a shot at the record if Ahmad Hall wasn't holding in that Week 7 game against the Seahawks. You can look that play up too. Chris Johnson might have had a shot at Dickerson's record. He had a long run that got called back. Dude didn't even need the hold. Chris Johnson was already through the hole and in the second line, but it's whatever. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, if we can get Carter, like, for a real-life comparison between Lendale White and Chris Johnson, that's fine, because trying to be Chris Johnson is going to be hard to achieve, but Yeah. All right, that's it. I'm out.